Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to the magical world of Oberon and Ariel. Their continuing mission to explore strange new realms, to seek out new ideas and new possibilities, to boldly go where no show has gone before. And now, over to Oberon and Ariel.
Good evening. I'm Oberon.
And I'm Ariel.
And this is our show. Our guest tonight is Michael Sortomme. She is an author, an artist, and a retired teacher of metaphysics and the occult arts, and she's an active indigenous shamanism she's into. She's educated in anthropology and modern literature, and she has journeyed in pursuit of truth that she translates into vivid paintings and equally compelling stories. A reincarnationist, prodigious past life memory has motivated her passions in genetic genealogy, her story, and the Levant. The Oregon wine country in the Pacific Northwest is her home, her little piece of heaven. And her first historical novel, The Emancipation of Giles Corey, won the Indie Excellence Award for Best Historical Fiction of 2011, honorable mention for the Hoffer Award, and was a finalist for the Montaigne Medal. Wow. Mm-hmm. And Michael can be contacted through her main website, michaelsortomme.com. Mm-hmm. So welcome, Michael.
Sortomme is SORTOMM, as in Mary, E.com.
Right. Thank you.
It's
yes.
a great website, too, by the way.
Cool. Well, Michael, welcome.
Hello.
Hi,
Thank you for having me. So wonderful to meet you. And it is Sortomme.
Sortomme.
Okay.
It sounds French, but it is Norwegian.
It's Norwegian.
Sortomme. Yes.
Okay. Well,
you come
from
quite an interesting family. I mean, your father was doing like Kundalini yoga back in the 1920s or something.
Yes, he was.
Oh.
Yeah. He was. And he met my mother, as a matter of fact, when he was in the ashram in Southern California in the 50s. And he had weekend art shows at the Boys Club, and that's where they met.
Huh.
So the rest is history.
Wasn't your dad involved in the Theosophical Society?
Yes, he was. He was. Richard Sortomme, he was a Norwegian artist, obviously, and a student of Emhoff, and one of the Taos 10 painters that were very active between 1900 and 1935, I'd say. And he was a brilliant man. He was.
Wow.
It just sounds like a fun
family.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bizarre family. Definitely counterculture, and in an article I said once it was alternative before alternative was an option. And he was married. My father was married 7 times, so it really complicated early childhood for lots and lots of kids.
That would be confusing.
But my mother was a fascinating person as well. She was a numerologist and a fantastic scholar. She studied Pythagorean theory for 20 years. So she was quite a powerhouse herself, and an artist as well.
So what about you? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
Well, gosh. Yeah. I think my main thrust, as you said, Oberon, has been as a teacher of metaphysics and the occult art, and I've been a ritual facilitator since 14, and so naturally that became one of the subjects I taught for many years. And but I'm a workaholic by nature and my own toughest critic. And so that led me to a career as a multimedia artist and historian, and at one time a gourmet as well. I was a trained chef.
Really?
Early on after college.
Wow, I'm amazed that I haven't met you before because you sound so great. You know, it's just.
Well, I've been a fan of yours for decades. So
really, well, we'll have to make that more mutual. I'm very impressed. So you have 2 books out now.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about your latest one. Yeah, the new one is The Sensitive Circle: Finding Balance and Creating Hope. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a guide for spiritual survival. It's geared to dealing with the complexities of our time, which are plentiful, as we all know. My target audience are the caretakers and the psychics and the healthcare professionals that are active in society today. There are modern-day shamans and tirelessly working for others, whether paid or not. And so this is my audience. I feel connected to these sensitives because I am one, and so my goal with Sensitive Circle is to have it as a soul balm for sensitives from many cultures and backgrounds, so they can hold on to it as a friend when the going gets rough, when disaster hits, which is an everyday occurrence in our world today, and when a simple reminder to breathe can mean the difference between life and death. I know it sounds grandiose, but that is my motivation.
It's very important. Never stop breathing, you know.
That's correct.
Well, it's amazing, you know. I know I do this. Sometimes I just simply forget to breathe, you know, and I know I'm breathing, but I mean, it's very shallow, and that can create a lot of health problems right there.
It certainly can. It certainly can. And when you're breathing very shallow, it means that you're in a fear situation. So if you stay in that process, you, like you said, are going to compromise your whole body, and particularly your immune system. Oxygenation, that's what we need for our brain. So it's a natural response to hold our breath when we're stressed. And we're all stressed in this day and age, each and every one of us.
Indeed.